everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Sonia and I'd love it if you could subscribe, and if you're already an existing subscriber, welcome back. So for today's video I'm going to be filming the makeup products I finished in 2023. I've got it all laid out here and I'm so pleased with how much I have used up. Compared to some people it may not be a huge amount, but I am really pleased with the amount I've got here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go category by category of the way that I apply my makeup on my face. Then we'll do totals for each category and then we'll do a complete total at the end. So should we just jump straight into it? Let's start with primers. The first primer I finished was the e.l.f. Hydrating Face Primer. I remember not enjoying this but I completely finished it up. The next one is the Jecca Black Glow Drops. I did enjoy these ones. The one thing I didn't enjoy was the packaging, because the packaging unfortunately broke at the top here. As you can see, it's split open, and then it made the product completely dry out, which was a shame. I did pretty much, well yeah, I managed to finish all of it anyway before it did that, but I really wanted to try and get every last bit out of this that I could, but unfortunately I didn't realise it had done that, and it dried up some of the product on the edge. But yeah, I did completely finish this and I did enjoy that one. The next one I have is the W7 It's Glow Prime, and again another one that I did enjoy and managed to get every last bit out of this that I could, because I did really enjoy it. This one did have quite a strong scent of watermelon though, so if you don't like heavily scented things I wouldn't recommend this, but I would pick this up again. I then have the Revlon Photo Ready Rose Glow Hydrating and Illuminating Primer. Some of this stuff I have forgot that I finished, because what I've been doing throughout last year was just every time I finished a makeup product I just put it in my container that I've been keeping, and some of this stuff I forgot I even finished and this was one of them. I remember not hating this. The one thing I think now that I'm looking at this is I wasn't a massive fan, like it had little beads in it, and I found sometimes that did stick to my face, but yeah, finished that one. I then have the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer, one I remember did enjoying, and I was interested in potentially picking this up in a full size, but I haven't yet, because when I tell you I do not need to buy any more makeup, I don't need to buy any more makeup. I'm trying to be a lot better in 2024 of getting things used up rather than bringing things in, and I'm really hoping this is the year that I can actually do that. But yeah, I would pick this up in a full size when I don't have a huge amount of primers left. And then I have the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer. This was one that I tried to get every last bit out of as well, and I think I did a pretty good job on that. I think this was another one that I finished quite early on in the year. So that was all of the primers that I finished, and I managed to finish 6 primers in 2023, which I'm pleased with. What I'll do at the end of this video as well is I'll do a total value of makeup products I finished. Now let's move on to foundations. This is a category that in 2022 I didn't finish any, and this year I've managed to finish 4, so that is definitely an improvement on 2022. So the first one is the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Foundation. This is my holy grail foundation. Absolutely love it. I will always repurchase this. I have another one upstairs that I'm using as well in a project, but yeah, absolutely love this. I then have this Revolution Pro Foundation Drops, another one that I think is a good foundation. I actually recommended this to someone in my family because they wanted a recommendation for a affordable foundation, and I recommended this because it's affordable and it is good. The next one is the Ordinary Serum Foundation. If you know, you know. I did not enjoy this foundation, but I persisted and I've managed to finish it. That one is actually discontinued, I think, so you can't buy that one anymore. And then I have the Revlon Photo Ready Candid Foundation. This was one that I think when I first tried it, I thought I didn't like it, but I put it back in my collection and brought it out again and actually realised that this one wasn't a bad foundation. It's a lot thicker than what I usually like, but it wasn't bad, but it wouldn't be something I would want to get again. So that is the 4 foundations I finished in 2023. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get 4 out this year, but I'm really pleased with that. Okay, so I didn't finish any eyeshadow palettes, which is not going to be a surprise to anyone. Now let's move on to concealer. I did only finish 1 in 2023, which it's not great. It's okay, but it's not great. And the one I finished was the NYX Born to Glow concealer. This one took me so long to finish. I thought this was going to take me like 2 or 3 months, but no, I think it took me more like 6 or 7 months to finish this, which is why I haven't finished any more concealers. But I'm happy I've got this one out of my collection, because I did buy the foundation with this concealer, and I finished this, and I finished the foundation in like 2021 I think. So I really wanted to get this one moved out of my collection, and I have. So just 1 concealer. Hopefully I can improve on that next year. Now let's move on to powder. Again, I only finished 1 powder product this year, and it was the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. Absolutely love this powder. It's expensive, it is, but it's just beautiful. It really, really is. I will be repurchasing this when I haven't got any more powders in my collection, because I just think it is that good. So I didn't finish any bronzer, blush or highlights this year. So my goal for 2024 is to finish at least 1. That is so weird, because I could have sworn I finished a bronzer, but maybe not. No, maybe I didn't. So my goal for 2024 is to finish at least 1 of each category. That might be expecting a lot of myself, but I would really like to at least have 1 of each of them out by next year. Okay, now let's move on to brow products. I do have 3 brow products I finished. So the first one is the Ico Brow Gel. This is one of my favourite tinted brow gels. Yeah, I would absolutely buy this again. Another brow product I would buy again, which is a brow gel, is the Delilah Brow Shape Defining Brow Gel. These 2 are the best shade match for me that I found. This one, I'm not quite sure. This one I think doesn't have a shade. This one does. This one's in Sable. These 2 I would absolutely repurchase again. I'm definitely a brow gel girl. I have got rid, I don't think I've mentioned this, but I've got rid of all of my brow pencils out of my collection because I just don't use them. I'm a brow gel person. I will continue to keep buying brow gels. But I do have this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Brow Cheat. This one was in Natural Brown, and this shade just didn't suit me. But I did finish it, and then as you can see, it's completely empty. And then what I did is I just gave the spare one that this came with to my sister for her to try, but I wouldn't get this again. So that is the 3 brow products I finished. Now let's move on to setting spray. I managed to finish 3 in 2023. So the first one was the Ciate Watermelon Bear setting spray. Did really, really enjoy this one, and I would be interested in picking this up again. I haven't tried too much from the Watermelon Bear range, but I would like to. I then have the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. Holy Grail, my absolute favourite. I will continue to keep buying this. I actually bought a full size of this last year to replace this, and what I will do is I'll just keep this container because this container is perfect for travel. But absolutely, absolutely love this one. And then I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow, and I did enjoy this one as well. The setting sprays I finished last year, I really did enjoy, and I would be interested in picking this one up again. This one is my absolute favourite. I will continue to keep repurchasing this, but I would actually buy each of these again. So that is the 3 I finished. Now let's move on to mascara. I've got quite a few. Mascaras are usually the ones that I finish quite a lot of in my empties each year. I managed to finish 6. The first one is the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. I didn't like this one. I thought I was going to enjoy it because I do like quite a few Fenty products. Some I don't like, but some I do. And this was unfortunately one that went into the category of don't like. Wasn't a massive fan of it. The next one I have is the Rare Beauty Mascara. So this is what the one looks like on this one. I can't remember what I thought to this one. I don't remember like hugely loving it. I feel like I would remember if I did. But I also don't remember absolutely hating it either, so yeah, I don't think I would get it again because like I said, I can't remember how much I can't remember if I liked it or not. The next one is the Benefit Roller Lash. So this is just a mini. I'm actually using one of these again at the moment. So this is what the one looks like on this. If you'd have asked me quite a few months ago, I would have said that this would have been my favourite Benefit mascara. But since reusing it again since December, I'm finding that this transfers like after a few hours onto the bottom of my eyes, and I don't love it that much anymore, which is a surprise to me. But yeah, I wouldn't get that again. The next one I have is the Delilah Definitive Volumizing Mascara. This is what this one looks like. I remember not loving this one either. I then have the Illamasqua Infinite Mascara. So this is the one that I have recently finished. And this one I did enjoy. I think with mascaras though, unless it's one that I absolutely love, I wouldn't really repurchase. I get quite a lot through my subscription boxes. One thing I will say as well is I have cut down my subscription boxes a lot. I am only now getting in Cohorted and my Jama box, which comes every season, just because I really am trying to be a lot better at bringing things in, because I want to get more things out this year. But yeah, I did enjoy this one, but again, not sure I would repurchase it. And then I have the Wonder Beauty Mile High Club, and I remember not enjoying this one at all. Wouldn't get this one again. But that is all of the mascaras I finished in 2023. And then last but no means least, I have lip products, and again, I haven't finished a huge amount of these, but I'm happy with what I have finished. So the first few are actually like lip balms. I am putting these into my empties now because these take me equally as long to finish. So the first one I have is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in Lemon Sorbet. I absolutely love this formula. I understand the hype behind it because honestly, this transforms your lips, especially at this time of year. This works wonders. I absolutely love this. And then I do also have a Karma Co lip mask. This one took me forever, I remember, to finish, but I did manage to get it all done. I remember enjoying it, but I've not seen this brand being sold in the UK. I then have a lip liner that I finished. I cannot remember what brand this was that I finished, but I couldn't sharpen it anymore, so I finished that. And then I have two other lip products. So the first one is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Sweet Mouth. I did try to scrape what I could out of this, I remember, but I couldn't get to the bottom. This is one of my favourite lip gloss formulas. I'm not a massive lip gloss person, if I'm honest. I still prefer like my bullet lipsticks, but I finished it and I have quite a few of those in my collection that I need to work on this year. And then I finished my YSL Rouge Volupté Shine in number 48. And as you can see, I completely finished this. This formula wasn't my favourite. I found it moved around a lot. I couldn't use this lipstick for quite a period of time because we were all wearing masks, but I managed to finish it last year and I'm so happy with that. So that is the 5 lip products I finished. So for 2023, I managed to finish 29 makeup products, which when I say it like that, I am so pleased with that. It would have been good to finish one more and round it up to 30, but I'm so pleased that I managed to finish 29 makeup items. So what I'll do on the screen is I'll put a total amount for value wise for the 29 makeup products. I'm not sure how much it's going to be because I've got a mixture here of high end and also high street. That is it. That is the makeup products I finished in 2023. I'm really pleased with that. I'm looking forward to watching everyone's videos of this to see what they finished. I'm very behind at the moment, so I will get to them eventually. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I will be doing this again for 2024, so hopefully like I said, I can finish a bronzer, blush and highlight, and I would also like to try and finish a few more concealers and powders maybe, but everything else I'm so happy about. So if you did enjoy it, please do give it a thumbs up, and it would mean the absolute world to me if you could subscribe if you don't already. And until my next video, thank you for coming by. See you later.